Hero was the largest budget Chinese film ever made at the time. It's 3rd century BC, and there is a king who wants to unite 6 kingdoms. He has 3 arch enemies. A man comes into his palace and says, I have killed your 3 enemies. And he talks about it, he recollects it, and that's how the story evolves. And you realize towards the end that he, in fact, may not have done what he said he did. Why is he there? And that's the film.
The real treat in seeing this film is to see it for its cinematography. I think what people get when they see a film like Hero is a completely different view of the world and a completely different pace. It's a very unique experience. So ideally you should see it in the cinema, but if not, on the biggest plasma screen you can lay your hands on.
Every sequence of Hero is color-coded in different colors. There's a scene where the characters display their amorous passion, which is color-coded red. There's a sequence where 2 of the female characters have a kind of martial arts battle, which is shot in the kind of golden color of leaves. There's a sequence towards the end where there's another battle that's color-coded green. As you watch Hero, you begin to realize that movies can give you the same kinds of aesthetic and visual pleasure that you get from paintings or photography.
The stunning visuals in Hero were designed and filmed by cinematographer Christopher Doyle.
What a cinematographer does is to turn words into imagery. And I think that's very specific to this particular project, which is stories told through color. Because we are engaging with nature, one has to have a certain patience, you have to have a certain reverence, and often you have to wait for things to occur. Yeah! The autumnal leaf falling scene was quite challenging because these trees only bloom for 10 days a year. You never know exactly when they're going to bloom. So we had somebody on tree duty, on leaf duty, I guess you'd call it, for 2 months, sitting by those trees, waiting for them to flower, and calling us every other day saying, they're not there yet, they're ready.
The best reason for anyone to see Hero is because it is the best example of the Chinese martial arts genre that's been available to the West. If you're only going to see one Chinese martial arts film, this is the one to pick.